distracted by what the media, what the masses are trying to indoctrinate you with on social media. So, like this video, spread the word, and make sure everyone is aware that beginning on August 1st through August 7th, put the phone down. It's a worldwide social media fast. Peace and love. And I'm out. So I just want to make sure that everyone is aware that beginning on the 1st of next month, which is August 1st, 2026, a worldwide social media fast will begin. That will begin on that day and go throughout August 7th, 2026. Um, so if you're not aware, that's worldwide. So that is a worldwide
Okay, so what's those dates?
social media fast will begin. That will begin on that day and go throughout August 7th, 2026. Um,
So that's
so if
five
you're not
days.
aware, that's worldwide. So that is a worldwide social media fast, meaning if you're a human during that period, you should not be doom scrolling on.
So basically, what he's saying, guys, is that it's going to be a worldwide social media
So I just want to make sure that
it's worldwide and it's based on stuff like this.
Joy outside a Los Angeles courthouse today after a jury returned a historic verdict against tech giants Meta and YouTube. Big Tech, your gig is over. In a first of its kind case surrounding the question, are social media platforms dangerous for minors? The jury finding Meta, the parent company of Instagram, and YouTube negligent in designing their platforms to be addictive. A now 20-year-old woman who says she developed depression and anxiety from using social media as a kid awarded $6 million in damages. Families crying tears of joy outside a Los Angeles courthouse today.
So we find that very compelling. Thank you for joining us. If you're just tuning in, I'm Shy Parker. I'm your fave, the bad girl Shy Shy, aka his favorite baby doll. The young goddess is in the building. We are all the way up per the usual, and it is the You Got Me report. And this is a segment of the Shy Parker Live channel. And what we do here is we talk about people that got you fucked up. Because, like I was saying, reiterating, because we just brought YouTube in live to the chat, is that a lot of people are very narcissistic nowadays. And we find that very unfortunate that people are so narcissistic. But with that being said, that's why we have in place the You Got Me report, because I mean, people be having you fucked up. And so it's like, peep the lyrics. I'm going to play the song for y'all one more time so y'all can really understand. Make sure you listen to the lyrics, because for me, it's all about the lyrics. And I was just really like dropping some jewels on people on how karma is real and how shit come back around. So don't think that you're doing nothing slick. So y'all can stay tuned. I'm going to get our next topics ready to go, which I already talked about. We're going to be dragging a DJ today on the You Got Me report. Also, we're going to be talking about the impact of social media, the impact of YouTube and Instagram and all the other platforms, and how they just had a monumental case that they were ordered to pay $6 million to one girl. And I'm like, I'm feeling like this is going to be like some type of class action lawsuit. So if we have the information, we definitely want to share it with you guys. But y'all keep it locked right here with your fave. It's Shy Parker, and we live. It's a full-time job for you haters. Clock in. It's a full-time job for you haters. Clock in. Get these haters a fever. It's big drip season, y'all. We definitely want to shout out to our haters. Shout out to our enemies. You know, you need adversity. You always got to have a villain in your story. So shout out to the haters. All right. You just make me stronger. You know, I used to be like, fuck a hater, but you need your haters. So thank you to all my haters, for real. I feel powerful, you know, when y'all around. I get in my bag extra hard when the haters come out. I like to show off, you know what I'm saying? Make a real mad, you know what I mean? Make your haters mad by elevating. That's the best thing you can do. Shout out to my DJ Peter Parker, for the platform. Shout out to Backstage Nation. If you know, you know. The more you know, the more you grow, okay? Each one teach one. I was just explaining to some people, like, you always want to make sure that you're not moving too fast, and you want to use your discernment, because you never know really why God brought certain people into your life. But we be moving so quick. We're so in this society, we are like super duper just sexually motivated or over sexualized. That's the exact term I'm looking for, because of the music, because of the movie, because of the culture we live in, because we live in a country where people are able to do harm to children and not go to jail for it, actually be held high ranking officials in the country, and then they expect that type of leadership is going to beget positivity and, you know, things of that nature. I just feel like, you know, feelings ain't facts. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you do have a lot to watch out for. So on today's You Got Me Report, we're going to kick it off. Like I said, we're going to drag a DJ. So let's just get into it real quick. Now, I personally do music reviews, right? Let me show y'all my music review. My music review is called the Backstage Nation Music Review. Backstage Nation is a company where we offer services to artists. We offer booking opportunities, show production, radio, what else? Video shoots, whatever your heart desires, however far you want to take it. And then we also offer interviews, and like I said, we can do a radio review. I mean, a musical review for your music. So basically, we'll listen to it. If you have multiple songs and you're like, which one is my single? I'm not sure which one to choose. We can kind of help you pick which one should be your single. Because a lot of times people have, when you have a lot of good music, I mean, I guess that's actually a good problem to have. But sometimes people actually have that issue. Like, they are not sure which song should be their new single or their first single. So with that being said, we usually try to pick out which one will be the best. Usually it's the one that's already having a little bit of motion, but a lot of times it's not. Okay, so this is this raggedy ass DJ. And I'm going to play this for y'all first so y'all can see. And then I'm also going to, well, he deleted the text, the thread. But still, I'm going to play it for y'all. Okay.
You got me. Fire emojis if you like it. Trash can emojis if you don't. Let's go. Let's go. One time, all my people tuned in on TikTok. I see you. I see you. I see you.
Okay, so his head is bobbing to the music, so he like it, right? He doing like this. But let me tell y'all when the hate kick in, for real. Because every bar is solid, bro. You can't even tell me it's not. He got to
You
hate.
gotta work on your structure. You gotta work on your bar structure. It's like you rushing to fit things in that don't fit.
How, bro?
You cramming in words.
Lies.
You're not riding the beat. It's
Lies.
fighting the beat. Sometimes you're not even rhyming at the end of your bars. Your cadence fucked up.
Lies.
Alright, that was Shy Shy. Name of the record is called You Got Me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can tell you do a lot of punching.
How you know?
You're doing a lot of punching.
How you
That's
know?
why you're off.
I'm not off.
That's
It's
why
not
you're
off. It's not
Doing a
off.
lot of punching.
How would you know, bro? You never been in the studio with me.
Sit down, memorize your lyrics.
How you know?
Write down your lyrics.
How you know?
Because then you'll be able to tell that you're not rhyming at the end of
You don't
something
have to
song.
rhyme it at all the end of the bars, bro.
Your structure is all off
Lies.
because you're not paying attention to your structure.
See, hating. How you know what I'm paying attention to?
All off because you punch
My
in
structure
too
ain't off.
much.
I ain't
Too
punch
much
in.
punch in.
Lies.
When I tell artists
He a
this on
liar
regular
and a hater.
basis, when you do all that punching in the studio,
How you know what I did in the studio?
perform that song in person.
I done performed this song 50 times, sir. 100 times. Lies.
Now here you are rapping every
Now this man on stage with me. That ain't got nothing to do with the song.
because you was
'cause you a
punching in
hater.
the studio.
Wasn't punching in
Now
the studio.
you just really on stage doing karaoke.
He don't even know me.
You know what I'm saying? And
You
artists
just
like that
hating.
don't get very
Look, artists like that don't
far.
get very
You gotta
far.
work on that, alright? You were off on a lot of like true. Your engineer could have nudged you if you had an experienced engineer. They could have nudged you up a little bit to where your bars were fitting.
Bars was fitting.
But obviously, he or she just ain't giving.
The producer is a triple platinum producer. I'm not even gonna put his name in this. I'm gonna leave him.
Get to that point with artists to where however you record it and how it sounds, like
That shit sound hard, bro.
you're not taking the
But
time
anyway, he's a hater. So
to really put in the work.
he gonna tell me I ain't putting in the work. That's what I'm saying. This man is so extra. The man just so extra. Y'all womp him, please. If you know him, he is so like whack for that. How you know what I was doing in the studio? You wasn't there. You don't know. Oh, every bar didn't rhyme at it don't have to. This ain't no nursery rhyme. I'm not rapping for little bitty kids. This about real life. It don't gotta rhyme at all, as long as it makes sense. I wasn't in the pocket. You wasn't riding the beach. Your cadence off. You could think of everything, but whole time you sitting there bobbing your big ass head. Like, I can't stand people who be hating for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's really irritating. So if you know DJ Chuck T, tell him to suck a woo. He got me up. You know what I'm saying? He could go eat up, you know what? And I'm going to leave it at that because I take my craft very seriously. And you're not going to lie. Like, okay, if you don't like the song, that's fine. If you think it sucks, cool. But you going all into the reasons is because you know what happened when I was in the studio and you know how I wrote it. How can all speculation, all lies. You don't know what I do. You don't know what my process is. So I reached out to this man, right? And I asked him, right? So this man tried to shame me because I wasn't, what did he tell me? Oh, I only had a few Spotify listeners, right? And he was like, oh, he went and screenshotted it and was like, oh, you only got 11 Spotify listeners. You ain't on nothing. And I said to this man, now you supposed to be a legendary DJ. Do you think I really care about making money for Spotify, sir? Do you? Do you know that Spotify is under attack right now for buying bots and running up streams for artists like Drake and Lizzo and all the rest of them? Khaled, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was buying likes on YouTube. They were buying views. They were buying YouTube streams. They were buying Spotify streams. Just because I never bought that doesn't make me less of an artist. It just makes me unsusceptible to the BS. You understand what I'm saying? I never bought into that. I don't subscribe to that. You know why? Because Spotify don't pay nobody. That's what you don't know. Spotify don't pay. Do you think that Spotify pays? Spotify don't pay. I know people like Snoop Dogg who said he's never received, and I know this man has probably billions of streams. Okay, and he never got paid. So what make you think I care about DJ Chuck T? What make you think I care about running up a bag on Spotify? I have never, ever. The only time I ever shared a Spotify link, now, mind you, yes, my music is uploaded to DSPs and stuff of that nature, just like everybody else. But it's also available. What's going on with this? It's also available on my website for sale. You see what I'm saying? So I'm offering direct sales. You know, he tried to like shame me, like I said, because I didn't have my music. I didn't have a lot of Spotify followers, and like I was explaining to him, I've never. Now we literally going back and forth in a DM. I swear to God, I can't make this up. And I was trying to explain to this man that I've never sent out a Spotify link in my life. Other than like probably in my EPK or something like that. But just sending it out just to be sending it out, no, I've never done that, you know, and I don't have the desire to do that. Again, I could put it in my EPK or something like that. However, I never really sent it out. Spotify was just never a big deal for me, you know, and I didn't make it a priority, and I still don't, because I know that Spotify does not pay people. They just keep the subscription money, and they buy bots to run up the artists that they want to run up the artist for, and it's a monopoly. So therefore, I never bought it. I don't believe that people are, you know, running it up like they say, because the truth is all coming out. Now, I feel like he went and deleted our thread because I was going to see, this is what I have is called receipts. I'm not lying on nobody. I'm not making up nothing or nobody. What you said is what you said. You're going to stand behind what you said, because I'm going to bring it up, right? Because I'm going to stand behind what I said. If I said it once, I say it again in front of whoever. You know, I don't sneak behind nobody back. I'm not sneak dissing. So at this man, okay? Because the community, the musical community, there's no authority. It's like everybody be doing whatever they want, and that's why it's messed up. Everything needs an authority. Just like parents in a household with your kids, somebody got to say something. Somebody got to be the authority, okay? So I'm going to just take it upon you. Don't encourage artists to run up Spotify bags. Encourage artists to do direct sales to consumer. Encourage artists to create a funnel to where they can get their money and cut out the middleman, to whereas we as artists, we paying out so much money for production, studio time, video shoots, wardrobe, hair, makeup, and everything else that comes with it. And you understand marketing and all these things, just to at the end package it all up and go give it to them. And guess what? You don't get anything in return. You know, all this extra stuff to package it up real nice for Spotify, and Spotify is not going to pay you. Okay, so DJ Chuck D, you kind to be legendary, but you encouraging me, you know what I'm saying, to pay Spotify for what? When it's all bought and paid for. Do you not know that? And I feel like that's why you deleted the thread, because you thought you ate when you went and screenshot. It's giving very feminine. It's giving very LGBTQ, DJ. Okay, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, but you're not going to drag me into your LGBTQ closet shit. You know what I'm saying? Just come on out and say, rare. Okay, because it was given very much rare, because you was bobbing your big ass head. Okay, but then it was, oh, you ain't this and you ain't that. Bro, I'm certified. I don't need your approval. Did you listen to the lyrics of the song? I just said, I'm not looking for your love. I was scrolling through these social media streets, and I just happened to, you know, go past your page, because I thought you were somebody until you opened your mouth and let me know you're a dummy. You're a dummy because you encouraged me to run up a bag for Spotify or run up a bag for Apple Music. And for what? They don't care about me. And all of that shit is bought and fake and paid for. I'm on some direct sales type shit, pushing my own merch, not a 360 deal, sir. So y'all reach out to him and let him know. And this is what I have to back it up, because I'm not making this up. So I feel like I know for a fact that bruh deleted that shit because he felt stupid. Okay? And you should feel stupid. You should feel real stupid, because you claim to be an expert, but you're really not an expert anytime you encourage people to do stuff like this.
So they latch onto experiences as the new illusions keep people believing the hype. And here's what drives me crazy. Ticketmaster and Live Nation were literally sued for price fixing
monopolizing the market, manipulating cues, manufacturing scarcity. And even after they were exposed for scamming fans, people still bought tickets. Social media has rotted people's brains so badly, they ignore the facts, even when they're the ones being scammed. People still think long lines for Jay Z are proof of real demand. No, baby. When one scam collapses, another scam takes its place. Which brings me to the return of physical copies. You see, once the bot farms got wiped out, they had to go back to the oldest trick in the book, physical copies. Back in the 90s and 2000s, labels would mass buy CDs, hand them out at promo shows, stuff them
Exactly.
into gift bags, and called it sales. Look at Jay Z right now. Perfect.
Even back then, labels was buying. That's what I'm saying. DJ Chuck T. It's always been a monopoly, sir. Even back then, they were going and buying their own CDs. They were buying their own tickets. I believe Cardi B bought some of her own tickets. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm sure it's gonna come out one day. Okay. But at the end of the day, if that's what you got to do to make it look like you popping and to win, so be it. But don't knock me because I didn't play that game. Like, you get what I'm saying? You tried to really shade me. You tried to come for me, bro. Like, I wish I had these text messages. From now on, when somebody come for me like a whole female in the DMs, I'ma screenshot it immediately. So when you try to come back and delete it, there will be no deletion of this information because you will be exposed in the You Got Me report. It's just that simple.
Now, perfect example. He just dropped a whole wave of special edition Reasonable Doubt physicals, but the timing of this isn't random. The industry is pivoting back to physical formats because streaming manipulation is getting harder. When you can't inflate streams with bots anymore, you inflate sales with collectibles. It's one of the older industry tactics used today as another way to create scarcity. Bot farms were being called out. Industry turns to manufacturing scarcity. The illusion just changed wigs, kind of like Jay Z. But we'll save that for another video. The industry knows the bot farms are gone.
Yeah. So basically, she's saying that the industry knows that the bot farms are going and that people are not able to do the things that they used to do as far as manipulating the numbers. So I wouldn't suggest that anybody listen or follow DJ Chuck T because he's an idiot and he's teaching y'all the wrong shit and he swear he ate. But that's why he deleted the text messages, the DMs, because he know he did wrong.
But the scams that kept it alive.
The scams. DJ Chuck T, pay attention.
Connecting it to how the FBI has cracked down on bots. Their numbers
Pay
are
attention.
lower because their initial success was manufactured. It was all an illusion uploaded onto streaming sites and packaged for you to believe. From 2019 to 2022, Lizzo had multi-platinum hits, millions of daily streams, 4 Grammys, and her album Special debuted at number 2. Fast forward to 2026, she saw a 95% drop in her first week sales. Her new album only sold 2,649 copies its first week. That's not a decline. That's a correction. That's what happens when the bots get unplugged. Lotto. From 2022 to 2024, she had viral hits, Billboard placements, a solid number 15 debut. In 2026, Big Mama dropped with features from Doja Cat, Glorilla, and 21 Savage. Yet still, she couldn't chart like her past work. She even said it might be her retirement album. No, girl, it's not retirement, it's just reality. When the bots go away, the truth shows up. The music industry.
That's right. DJ Chuck T, when the bots go away, the truth show up. So all these artists that you think is doing so well, they are not doing as well as they claim to be. Again, I understand if that's what you have to do to make it appear that you are Poppington, then do so. I've just never took that route. You know what I'm saying? I never faked my followers. I never faked my my YouTube. I never faked it. I never wanted to, sir. I never had the inclination to do that. I can afford to do that if that's something that I so desire to do. That's just something that I don't desire to do. I don't have the desire to do that. I don't have the desire to be fake. I don't have the desire to fake my numbers. I have the desire to actually build a following, to actually connect with people and to actually make good music that soothes the soul. So before you come for me and tell me and try to tear me down and tell me that artists like me don't get too far, like you was in the studio with me and you know my process, you don't. And so that's why this is personal, because you went in extra hard trying to tell me how I do what I do. I know you want the mix. I know you want the sauce. I know you want the recipe. But that's not the way to get it. And for you to be a man, a whole man, like, why you try to come for me like that? But I guess if I was a dude, you would be holding my from the back. You would be trying to from the back. Yeah, I'm very disrespectful because I feel like why you come for me like that? It's giving gay. It's giving you is big mad. You mad because you like the song because your big ass head was doing like this from the rip. A song for me, when I do my music review, I have some checkpoints. Like you got 30 seconds. If you don't catch me in the first 30 seconds, I might give you another 10. But if you don't catch me in that first 30 seconds, you probably won't get the other 10. But if I'm not sure in the first 30 seconds, I'll give it another 10 seconds. But if you turn me off in the first 30 seconds, then it's a no for me because you got to grab me right off the rip. So no matter what this man said out of his mouth, his body was like from off the rip. Now let's play the video one more time without him talking. You know what I'm saying? And let's just see if he really didn't like it. Because to me, it looked like his head was bobbing real hard, right? But you said you didn't like it. So I'm confused. Which one is it? Now, I need you to tell the truth, Milk Dud Head, country bumpkin from North Carolina, why you be lying. Like, I need you to stop lying and tell the truth. Like, I want you to say something slick. Like, I really do. I dare you, right? I'm coming for you. Period. Because I don't know who you thought I was, but I'm just not who you thought I was. So let me find this video one more time. Because yes, y'all, I really, and it took me a minute and I was like, okay, so watch the video with no sound. Okay. No sound. Now y'all tell me if this is a person who don't like the song. Let's see. Just off the video. Okay, we waiting for the song. You could tell when the song start because he instantly gonna start bobbing his big ass Milk Dud head. Okay, check it out. Okay, you see him? You see him? That's the song starting. Look, he can't help it. He can't help himself. Okay, he can't help himself. He can't help himself. So what you mean, bro? Stop lying. It's giving. So y'all tag DJ Chuck T and tell him to stop acting like a little bi. And I said it and I meant it. Don't ever come for me, sir. You got to get up real early. And that's why I said guys be jealous of females. I don't know why, but and at the end, you said all that. But then if y'all would listen to the rest of the show, all these little dumb songs that these people be putting out talking about nothing. And here it is, I'm dropping real jewels. And you going to tell me artists like that don't get very far? Well, it's funny because I already surpassed you. I surpassed you already. So what you mean artists like me don't get too far? Where are we trying to go? To the moon? Because I'm definitely not trying to come to North Carolina at all for nothing. So you stay out there. I'm cool. I'm cool over here. I be in Vegas. I be in Houston. I be in Miami. I be in New York. And I be in the A. I don't be in North Carolina at all. So I'm good on North Carolina. Nothing, no shade to North Kakalaka. You know what I'm saying? I've been through there. But with DJs like him out here, you're just a hater, bro. Just a hater. Look. Sad. Anyway, moving on, guys. We have more topics that we want to talk about. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. I am your favorite, the bad girl, Shy Shy, a.k.a. his favorite baby doll. And you are tuned into the You Got Me report on the Shy Parker Live Network, okay? And we're going to be offering multiple shows, multiple genres of entertainment, as well as like cooking shows. We're going to be offering a music review, interviews. The You Got Me report, like I said, is going to be our segment where it's like a humanitarian situation. Basically, if you feel like you got something you want to get off your chest and you think nobody cares, or if you think it's something minor and somebody just had you fucked up and you just want to be like, is this right? Because sometimes I ask my sister, I would call my sister being the voice of reason, right? And I will call her and ask her, like, do you think this is right, or do you think I'm wrong for this, right? Because sometimes you just don't know. You just need to know, like, am I tripping? You know, and so you want to get another opinion on the situation. And at the end of the day, I totally understand, because I be wanting to get an opinion on my situation, because I just be feeling like, hey, you know, it's not really for real. So with that being said, What am I looking for? Yeah, I will definitely let you know, like if I think that it's cool or not, or if I don't think it's cool. Like you definitely want to be able to know if you're making good decisions, if you're making solid decisions, or if you're making decisions from like a weird perspective. I usually try not to make decisions from weird perspectives. However, I ask. If I want to know, I ask, and that's what the platform is about. So if you want to, like I said, get a second opinion on something that happened, you want to make sure that you wasn't the one that had somebody fucked up, that somebody had you fucked up, then, cool. We're definitely down to do that. Also, we're going to have offer the bar exam. That's going to be on Thursdays, where we will examine your bars. We want to interview as an artist, and let's talk about the song. Where'd you come up with the lyrics? What is the song about? What does it mean to you? And what is it that you want the people to convey when they listen to your music? What is it that you want them to walk away um, with, when they done listening to your song? And how do you want to touch people with your music? And that's going to be on Thursdays. So I'm going to try to have a different topic for every day of the week. We're also going to be cooking with Shy Shy the Pony. I've been kind of building this up along the way. So it's no strange happenings that it's going to be coming to fruition. I did want to say what's up to all my Leos. So shout out to my Leos out there. It's definitely Leo season.
Before
And
you tweak
I
your
do
song for
have
the
some
80th time.
information.
What if I told you a Grammy-winning producer?
I do have some
down-
information from the angels and the ancestors, and we're going to get into that shortly. If you're just tuning in, I did go over the information about the new lawsuit that has taken place where Google and Meta had to pay out about $6 million to one person, actually, who had become depressed over watching social media. It changed everything about her. And so it changed everything about her personality. And so she was able to seek monetary gain or monetary benefits behind it. So if you didn't know, now you know. So I believe it's going to be a class action lawsuit. I'm going to get that information for you guys and just try to make sure that we share the information. Also, coming up August 2nd to August 7th, is going to be a social media blackout, meaning only go on social media if you have to. Only go on social media if you're promoting your business. Only go on social media if you're checking your DMs. Only go to social media for a purpose. Basically, stop sitting there and just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And by the time you look up, 2 hours have went past. Or you're, getting ready for bed and you grab your phone and next thing you know, it was just 9 p.m. and now it's 2 a.m. and you got to be up in a couple of hours and now you're tired and dragging all day. The ability to just shut it off. That's what we want to try to invoke because it is addictive and it's addictive on purpose, y'all. And they're being sued behind it. Finally, people are just, I got my little trusty back scratcher right here. That feels so good. All right. So don't like when somebody clean your ears. Do that feel good? Like when you get your ears clean, don't you just be like with the Q-tip, you don't, that's just me. Oh, I don't know. I was just asking. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we got going on. And we are live on Instagram. So follow me at shy_Parker_. And you can also, we are live on YouTube at Peter Parker ATL. Shout out to Peter Parker. If you know, you motherfucking know. All right. So again, if you haven't followed me on all platforms. Also go to my YouTube and subscribe. It's Shy Parker Live. Oh, he told me, yeah. So DJ Chuck T also laughed at my subscribers because I don't have a lot of YouTube subscribers. But I have never really been the type of person that wanted to monetize for somebody else's platform that I felt like wasn't fair. Do you know that YouTube literally pays like a tenth of a penny? And that's the first one people go to is YouTube. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've promoted YouTube. I never really tried to get subscribers and stuff like that because I just wasn't heavily into that type of stuff. I'm more into the live performance, merchandise sales, on-site sales. That's my thing. I like to be in person, boots on the ground, talking and communicating with my fans and my followers, my people. Shy Shy Gang is real. Shout out to Shy Shy Gang. And I do have some information for the Leos. All right. So if you are a Leo, it is your time to shine. So happy birthday to all the freaking Leos. I love y'all. Okay. I literally love Leos. Like I was saying, I had a girl cousin Leo. She was a hot mess, y'all. She was a hot mess, but I love her. Okay. So, Leos, do not let someone else's mixed signals or lack of effort make you forget who you are, Leo. You've got a lot going on for you, but it feels like you've been giving your energy to people who aren't showing up the way you deserve. Stop waiting for someone to change or finally say the right thing. The more you focus on yourself, your happiness, and the people who genuinely appreciate you, the faster you'll realize that you don't need to chase what's not meant for you. And that is so real. And that is what the You Got Me report is all about, baby. It's about loving yourself. It's about knowing that you don't have to chase validation from others. It's about being confident and self-sufficient and secure with your spot and your position, and you don't have to listen to other people when they try to shoot you down because of personal reasons. Because I don't know, a lot of these guys be in the closet, ladies, and then they be jealous of you. And you be like, wow, why is these guys jealous of me? We're supposed to be working together. No, they're not trying to work together. They are trying to rub you out and take your spot. And that's what I come to understand. Okay? That's what I've come to understand. It's unfortunate. That look a little better. It's unfortunate, but that's how it really goes down. I'm actually going to delete all of this. This is really just me trying out this new equipment and my new setup, and just giving y'all a little information about, here it is again, guys. If your child became addicted to social media and suffered mental health harm, your family may have a legal claim. Parents are filing lawsuits. Free consultation, legal support is available. If you're interested in filing a lawsuit, if you had any issues, look it up. Right now, I am looking at, I don't know which page this is, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I will just show it to you guys, but apparently it's going to be a really big thing. Now, they have made more than enough money, so I'm pretty sure they got it. They got it. They definitely have it. Meta, they have it, because you can't really get big on social media nowadays without paying for Meta ads. And that's another thing. Even the ads, everything is rigged, y'all. So it's like, for this man to sit up here and try to school me on Instagram followers and social media followers, and I had to literally school him and let him know, like, sir, I know you don't think that stuff is real. I do know that people is paying for that stuff, right? So he deleted. I'm so upset. I was looking all over for them text messages. I was like, was he talking to me on Messenger? Was he talking to me on Facebook? Was he talking to me on IG? It only could be one of the three of those, because I don't have his phone number and he don't have my phone number. So it had to be on some platform. I looked through all my receipts and I couldn't find it. So that lets me know that he went back. He read the thread and felt like a damn fool, because he was like, wow, Shorty got more game than me. My third eye is always open. I always peep the plot in every situation. I'm a plot peeper. I peep the plot. Okay, because I am full aware that more than one thing could be true at the same time. So just because I'm giving you this doesn't mean that I'm not getting something in return. And people got to understand that. I call it the 52 fake out. And if you can, what's the word? Master the 52 fake out. I call it the 52 fake out because it's like, I just made that shit up. But in my mind, it's like a football term, right? So it's like a play. It's the 52 fake out. It's like, I'm going to make you think I'm giving you the ball, but really I still got the ball. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like when the politicians tell you, hey, come sign up for this. We're going to give you $100 gift card. They really needed something from you, right? That's pertinent to what they doing. But they're going to make it seem like you need them and you need to come comply, right, to get this $100 gift card. But in all actuality, they need you, right, to show up so they can get whatever information they need, or they can get these numbers, these quotas, get people to register for things to make it look like they have some support for different situations. It's always an overplay for the underlay. And that's what I mean by the 52 fake out. And politicians have mastered the 52 fake out. Okay. There are certain people who master the 52 fake out. Men have mastered the 52 fake out. right? They make us believe that we need them. Not, mind you, don't get me wrong. I need my man. I love men. You will never hear me say, "Oh, I'm never getting married. I'm never having kids." I like men, okay? But it's coming to a point where I'm trying to really decide if I need a man. It ain't about what I like, it's what I need, right? And what I need more than anything is peace of mind, right? And I noticed that men are disruptors of peace. I understand that if they not get in their way, they disrupt your peace. Now, women have the ability to do the same things, but when you ask men exactly what it is that they want from women, 8 times out of 10, they are going to say peace. I want a woman that's going to bring me peace, right? I hear that a lot. Women say, I want to be provided for or loved, right? Men want peace and respect. That's what they want. They want you to shut up and answer when they call for you out of respect, right? Show up out of respect. Make my plate out of respect. Just do what I said out of respect with no talk back. And if you push back or you like, but what would you? That's not what you said, and now you disturbing his peace. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to really decide. I hear a lot of women say, "Oh, I'm never getting married. I've already done those things, right? So I'm at an age in life where it's like, do I want to continue to find these things necessary? Because when you're young, you find it very necessary. You don't want to be the only one that's not in a relationship, or you're not getting none, right? You're not being sexually active, or it just I'm gonna be honest with you. I jumped off the porch early. I never had to wonder like if I was gonna have a man or not, or if I was going to. That's just something that's never been an issue for me. Whereas I see some women be like, "Oh God, send me my husband, where my husband at," and stuff like that. And I used to be like, why she, do she not? It's men everywhere. Like, do she, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that all of them are husband material, but I mean, you can't just look at somebody and know. You could try to look at him and know, but you never really know. Do not judge a book by its cover, because he could look super fresh to death with the line up crispy and the fresh this and that, and girl be the worst one. And usually them be the worst ones. I'm sorry, speak on it. Now, I hate to say fellas don't look good, but some of these high valued men, oh my God, you could keep them. Give me the dusty one that work hard. He got his fresh shit in the house at the closet. He not worried about that because he not trying to outdress me, or he ain't in the mirror longer than I'm in the mirror, or before I'm in the mirror, or and after. Like, you get what I'm saying? He is a man's man. I will take that before I take the fresh to death dude, and that's just me. I don't want nobody trying to be me. Okay, you be the man, I'm gonna be the woman, and we gonna play traditional roles. Now, mind you, we're not locked into that, but like basic stuff, yeah, I want you to maintain your manhood. I'm gonna maintain my femininity. But I've had a lot of men tell me, "Oh, you're very masculine." Well, not a lot, just one. No, two people tell me I was kind of masculine. And what I mean by that is, or what they meant by that is, you could get there or you can go there. And it's like, well, when you try to be a lady, right? Because you're supposed to be a lady, you're supposed to be patient and kind and nurturing and gentle and just wait your turn. You'll begin to realize very shortly that shit don't work out here. Ah, that don't work. That don't be working. That don't be working all the time. And so you have to alter. You have to alter. You have to pivot from that sometimes. And when you poke the bear, just know the bitch is in there. The bitch is in there. Okay. And I'm not trying to even talk tough, but like, I'm going to defend myself. Yes, I will. So if I have to fight a man, then I must become masculine. Sorry, darling, if you don't like that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to protect myself. And that's just me, because I'm a mother first. So I have to protect others. And if I don't protect myself first, then I definitely can't protect them. And we not going out like that. All right. So if you think I'm masculine, get your bitch ass on. Okay. That means you're a bitch to me. Like, if you can't handle me, you must be a little bitch, because I'm not really like trying to make you handle me. But definitely don't try to handle me. Do you get what I'm saying? I said a lot with that handle me. But if you we here with it. But I'm your fave, the bad girl, Shasha, aka his favorite baby doll. Yes, we are all the way in the building. We are all the way up. It goes down in a major way right here. Make sure you follow me, shy underscore Parker underscore. I'm gonna go for now because I got a lot of things to do, guys. But I was just tapping in here with you, just to let you know what to look forward to. Actually, gonna be starting a new podcast as well, including two other young ladies I'm going to be introducing you guys to on the platform. That's called Chat Bouts, and we're going to be chatting about a lot of things. And baby, it's definitely going to be poolside. Okay, it's going to be poolside. So get your sippy cups, fill them up. If you want to meet me by the pool, you got a pool. You be chilling at the pool. It's hot outside. You want to get a tan. You want to get your swim on. Meet me by the pool. Okay, that's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also, you can look forward to the bar exam. That's going to be on Thursdays and Monday through Friday from 7 to 9, depending on what time zone you're in. You can check me out on 103.1 The Hustle. That is a FM radio station in Las Vegas. We do play hip hop, R&B, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in doing any promotion, any branding, any product placement, please let me know. I have multiple outlets for sensational opportunities for you. So make sure you tap in with a girl. All right. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this up because I love you guys, but I got to go. I'll be here for a good time, not a long time. So make sure you tell a friend to follow me. And also, since DJ Chuck T laughed at my subscribers on a platform that I could care less about, that he deems to be very important, but is getting sued because they're fake. And he claims to be a legendary DJ, schooling artist, but he's misleading y'all. Maybe he getting a cut. Maybe he got some type of brand deal with Spotify. I don't know, because he was definitely riding Spotify dick. He was riding Apple Music dick, and I just don't write that dick like that. I'm not a dick writer, although I am a dick writer, but I think he's a dick writer too. And he proved that. I'm going to leave him alone because I can be somewhat of a bully. But if you get me started, like, don't do that. Like, please don't do that. Because it's just really not nothing to play with. I suggest you do something safe. My on-site list. I got a couple people on site. So when I see you, he not on my on-site list though, because I got it off my chest and I made him feel stupid, and he went back and deleted it because he thought he ate by screenshotting my Spotify homepage. And I had to let him know I don't give a damn about that, sir. That's not important to me. And I wish I had those receipts, but he taught me a big lesson. I'm going to screenshot when people talk shit to me. I'm going to screenshot your shit, and I'm going to save it for receipts because it's not alleged. My name is not alleged. This really happened. Nothing is alleged here, y'all. These be true facts, okay? But we out. Peace. You got me fucked up. Damn. How I do that? Bye. There you go. You got me fucked up. I ain't looking for no love. I ain't looking for no love, baby. You got me fucked up. 'Cause I ain't looking for no love. Living off your love, baby. Talk to me now, so don't talk to me at all. Nothing good to say, why bother to even call? Ain't no letter. I said I set the trap in the bush. You're violating disrespect code. Why even push a real bad guy? Gonna be the sexy thing that's you thought